When you are attempting an early morning run into London from the west, you'll be heading towards the sun, and if you're doing a run like me from Cowley in the west to Paddington, you could be standing on your boat in the sun for hours. So a little bit of suntan lotion is always advised. Otherwise, by the time you get to Paddington, your nose will show up on a satellite picture. Is it all absorbed? Can't quite tell in this sun. Little plug here, this is Original Sprout. It's vegan. Okay, everything's up and running. Everything's set up in good working order. Engine running. Flux capacitor fluxing. All right, let's do this. Can't see anyone coming, so let's go. The first time in 20 years I've seen that mast up. Little glimpse of the slough arm there, and the 5X's, the 5X bridge at the end of the slough arm. Goodbye Useley. So no locks today, but roughly a 6 to 7 hour move, and that's if we don't stop for lunch, from West London, Cowley Peachy, that's Useley, Cowley Peachy is above it, down, all the way down to Bulls Bridge, turn left, and then on the Paddington arm all the way in to West London and Little Venice and Paddington, where our mooring is tonight. It's pretty bland and featureless, so I'll probably just film the landmarks, of which there are about 5. Back in the late summer of 2021, I was hanging out here for a while, and I found that these bushes here were covered in sloes, so I picked a load and I started making sloe gin. On closer examination of the fruit, however, I discovered that they might have been damsons, so perhaps I've made some nice damson gin. We'll find out in a year when I taste it. West Drayton Bridge. All these flats have shot up in the past decade because Crossrail is coming. All hail Crossrail! You can get over to Camden in less than half an hour. Pretty good rail links in West Drayton. They've also redone the towpath, so it's very good for cycling too. Plenty of sun for your solar panels. It's perfect. Now over on the River Lee, there has been a little bit of a problem with people double sculling and single sculling up and down the boat in front of the rowing clubs, of which there are many, and CRT are trying to install a safety zone. But there's no one double sculling and single sculling up and down here in West Drayton. So make provision for moorings all the way along this stretch by West Drayton. You can still get good transport links into the centre of London. The towpath's recently been done, and there's no houses or businesses for any boats to encroach on. Look at it. It's beautiful. A lot of free mooring space in West Drayton right now. There's always something to be grateful for when you live on a boat. The Black Horse pub just there where the water point is kind of the halfway spot, so if you can get in, stop there for lunch. It's either that or it's Perivale. Coming up on the aqueduct that goes over the North Circular. Once we're on the other side of that, we're in London proper. Venice. That's a go boat, by the way. We've made it to Little Venice and now we're going to go down into Paddington Basin where our mooring is. So we've made it to London. No locks today, it's nice. A few more locks on Sunday. Definitely changed around here. It's like taking your boat through a canyon. Before I get into our mooring, I've got to turn this boat. With quite a lot of boats around and quite a lot of boats moored, turning it in this basin that can be quite windy at times is going to be tricky.